Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
So I never get confused. Hotel get a bird's eye view. Hotel get a waiting room. Read a magazine while you wait for me. Baby, I'll be done so soon. Phone gotta be off. Each store got locks. I got some trusted shoes. 10K on the countertop. Don't look so shocked. It's nothing new. Death comes in threes. Wins come in twos. Cash comes in ones. Throw it up, celebrate some news. I do a good job. Pull up and pop out and pull out. Hat on and hood on. Pedal to metal. When I put my foot on, I got to put on. I got a bad one.
Matching. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Got it, 59. Mike is 59. Mike is 59. No gain on this defense. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's good. And got his man complete. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Deshaun Hamilton. The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. They'll come out throwing here on first down. He'll rifle down for a Denver touchdown. Deshaun Hamilton, 78 yards. So we are in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. And to give this time to the tailback. And an alley to run. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. 30, past the 20. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A big play there. 99 yards as they have... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Deshaun Hamilton on his way. So we are in the second quarter now as the offense gets set to take over. They've got it 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Airing it out for Hamilton. He's got a man complete. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Deshaun Hamilton. With a little over 2 minutes to play in the second quarter, the offense gets ready to take over. Back to throw here. Looking long for Westbrook. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. D.D. Westbrook, an 80-yard... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Looking to throw. Airing it out for Hamilton. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Deshaun. This offense has been humming right along. They've been scoring a lot of points here in the first half. We'll see if they can add more to their total. They'll drop the throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A great play there. 83 yards as his... This offense has been humming right along. They've been scoring a lot of points here in the first half. We'll see if they can add more to their total. Now back to throw. He'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Deshaun Hamilton in the final second. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the third quarter. They'll set up the throw. Airing it out for Hamilton. It's caught inside the 25. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Deshaun Hamilton, 75 yards as his guys. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. He'll drop to throw. Airing it out for Hamilton. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Deshaun Hamilton, 84 yards. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. They'll look to throw. Airing it out for Hamilton. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Deshaun Hamilton, 79 yards. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Well, you won't hear any boos from this home crowd on that call.
No, not at all. And it's been a long day for this crowd. Waiting for this game. It's been a long evening as well. Finally, they feel they got a call.
He's going to fire one deep left, and this is caught inside the 5. It's a gain of 34. Come on, brother.
Just more of the same there, partner. Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush, a lot of passes completed. Been an easy day for them.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd. They run again with Walker. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A great effort there. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he completes it to Westbrook. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very...
There he goes left side. And all the way home for a Broncos score. A great play there. With touchdown number 3 in the game. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. And he'll give it here to his running back. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards for the Broncos there as they've got themselves a 1st down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Here we go. Set.
At the 41-yard line.
3 buzz.
Inside the 35. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 31-yard line. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will just add 3 more to a lead that's all... So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. That's pulled in at the 32.
Let's go, fellas.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Broncos, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Raiders, they'll fall to 1-2, and they'll get a chance to redeem. Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team. Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough feet. Inside the 10.
Let's go now, let's go now, let's go now. And Lobo, delay. Ready, go.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45. North of 100 yards, the 2 scores. And, you know, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard. They'll look to throw here. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 24-yard line. First catch of this game, a big one. Of course, he had the big performance last week when he was AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
Yeah, but that was so last week, wasn't it? I mean, look at what he's doing now. I think he's trying to exceed what he did in that game and continue to ascend in this season.
That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down. Right back to him on first down. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. 2nd down and inches. Forced out to his left. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. A 3-yard touchdown run. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They're going to look to throw. Airing it out for Hamilton. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Deshaun. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. And to give this time to the tailback. They find some open field here. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A big play there. 89 yards. We pick it up 2nd quarter here as the offense gets ready for the drive. They'll set up to throw. He's got this complete to Hamilton. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Give him 30 yards there. Back to throw. Airing it out for Hamilton. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. And he'll hit his tight end, Walker. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A great effort there. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the 3rd quarter. And here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's good for 28 yards.
I don't know whether I want to be a fly on the wall or not when they hear the explanation of how he...
And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Deshaun Hamilton. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Airing it out for Hamilton. It got his man complete. 20. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Deshaun Hamilton, an 80-yard touchdown. Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this third quarter. Airing it out for Hamilton. He's got a man complete. And he's going to be ripped down by the face mask at the end of this, and that's going to add 15 more onto the end of this thing. Tack on 15 more for the face mask, and that becomes a huge play.
Big pass gets caught on you. You're doing everything possible to get him on the ground, and sometimes you end up grabbing the face mask.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A great play there. 27 yards as his guys continue to pour it on. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. Airing it out for Hamilton. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Deshaun Hamilton. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. One of his main targets, Delaney Walker, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Airing it out for Hamilton. It's caught inside the 25. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Deshaun Hamilton, 70 yards as his guys continue. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. Looking long for Westbrook. And this will be caught at the 30. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. A huge play there for Denver. 48 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. He's got the 1st down inside the 10. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added it. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. And what is going on here? Are they serious? 1st down, and they're in punt formation. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. And this one is right through. And they're sitting pretty now as the lead. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Denver, hey, they finish a perfect month of September as they move to
and New Orleans. Big Snoop Dogg got a Madden league. This team is off the hook and you don't really want none, but if you do, come and get some. See, tell your mama and tell your daddy and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Tell your mama and tell your daddy and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Come get some if you want some, but you ain't bad enough. So you
now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
All y'all fools my sons. Bag up off me and watch you lose. Snoop Dogg is on the mic, I'm giving Madden blues. And if you choose to run up on me, you gon' get laid out so fast. Cause I can get you with the run or I can hit you with the pass. I can't be touched and I can't be schemed. Roll you when I'm in a mud league. 2-0, Madden time on you suckers. Y'all can't get close, so why you wanna touch us? Cause my team is so hard. My team is legit. Madden 20, Snoop Dogg is, I get it. I got cleats on my feet, jersey on my back, helmet on my head, ready to attack like that. Down in Mississippi and New Orleans, big Snoop Dogg got a Madden league. Your team is off the hook and you don't really want none, but if you do, come and get some. See, tell your mama and tell your daddy, and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Tell your mama and tell your daddy, and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Come get some if you want some, but you ain't bad enough, so you can't take none. I'm big Snoop Dogg, and I'm the only one. And when it comes to Madden, all y'all fools my sons. Bag up off me and watch you lose. Snoop Dogg is on the mic, I'm giving Madden blues. And if you choose to run up on me, you gon' get laid out so fast. Cause I can get you with the run or I can hit you with the pass. I can't be touched and I can't be schemed. Roll you Madden time on you suckers. Y'all can't get close, so why you wanna touch us? Cause my team is so hard. My team is legit. Madden 20, Snoop Dogg is, now get it.
Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
Big Snoop Dogg. It's in the game.
Yeah. One up and up is magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my.
Hello, everybody. It's the coach. This is Madden 20 on EA Sports.
Early on in the game, first quarter. Let's see how this defense does on this drive.
Ready. 50, plant. Watch what he thought. Hey, let's get that ball.
Here comes a first down throw from Rudolph. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
Let's go.
Now a play fake, and it's Rudolph. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand.
That's it, baby.
What a catch, and one-handed, and I'm starting to lose my awe about the play, and maybe I shouldn't. How much of this is the player? How much of it is the glove?
Well, those gloves, they do have a little grip to them,
They get that little extra tackiness to them now, and I know the guys in the NFL, the competition committee, some other places, they're talking about examining those gloves to see if they're having too much of an effect on the game.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
You've called plenty of games in your career. Do you believe in momentum, my man?
I do, and I think we're seeing it right here.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. The run that he's been on. How about that? 3 sacks in a game a week ago, and another one right here. Oh, he's feeling it in a big way.
Rudolph loses the football. It's out.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though,
we are in the first quarter. We get you back to the action to see how this defense can do on this upcoming drive. They begin on the ground here with Connor. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Rudolph under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Throwing on 3rd down, here's Rudolph. And this is going to be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Fielded just inside the 30. Good blocking there. Nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. Time now to see what this defense can do. 2nd quarter as the offense starts out 1st and 10. They start the drive with Connor. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Out of the gun, Rudolph. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Bradley Chubb, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Rudolph now to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And he'll take it on this side of midfield. And all the way home for a Bronco score. That'll go as a punt return of 53 yards. And the Broncos push further out in front. So a 1st and 10 coming up for the offense here in the 2nd quarter. Let's see what this defense can do. It's Connor as they stay on the ground. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a 6-yard loss on the play. And it'll be a 2nd and long. They'll fake it. Now Rudolph. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. He had 3 of those sacks last week en route to being the AFC Defensive Player of the Week. 1 right there. How do you block him now?
That's the question you think that they'd be able to answer. After having 3 the week before, you would make all the necessary adjustments.
And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 2. Draymond Jones providing a little deja vu. Back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in 1 game.
Yeah, and that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
An excellent return that time. Time now to see what this defense can do. 2nd quarter as the offense starts out 1st and 10.
Ready?
On 1st and 10, Rudolph. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Bradley Chubb make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Here's Rudolph, and his throw's going to be incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Jordan Berry now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. This is fielded at the 27. It takes a touchdown-saving tackle to bring him down as he goes 32 yards on the return. So a 1st and 10 coming up for the offense here in the second quarter. Let's see what this defense can do. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And obviously not fooling anybody here as they stop him behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we'll begin with Jonathan. You want the 3rd quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the 3rd quarter. And what is this? They're lining up here to punt on 1st down. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard. Third quarter action. This offense will have a 1st and 10 as they get set for the next drive. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5. So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick. Fielded at the 33. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. It'll be a 1st and 10 coming up as this offense takes over possession of the football in the 3rd quarter. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And